Good morning, students. Today I am going to start a new chapter, Trigonometrical Ratios. Trigonometry. Listen here. Here we take a right-angled triangle. In a right-angled triangle, ABC, angle B here 90 degree. Now listen here we know that triangle means three sides are there, three angles are there. Here one angle is 90 degree, therefore it is a right angled triangle. Here in trigonometry we always take right angled triangle. And here 90 degree opposite side is known as hypotenuse. 90 degree opposite side is known as hypotenuse. And here two more angles. If you select angle A, then the side opposite to angle A is known as opposite side. If you select two angles are here, if you select angle A, then the side opposite to angle A is known as opposite side, and the side near to angle A is known as adjacent side. Total three sides. The 90 degree opposite side is known as hypotenuse, and if you select angle A, then which is the opposite side? BC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side. Understand? Now, in trigonometry, there are 6 trigonometrical ratios. How many ratios are there? 6 trigonometrical ratios. They are sine, cos, tan. Sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. If you select angle A, then sine A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. What's the formula? Sine A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side here? BC by AC. BC by AC. Second trigonometrical ratio is cos A. Cos A is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adj A by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by opposite hypotenuse. Sine, cos, then the third one is tan A. Tan A means opposite side by adjacent side. What is tan A? Tan A is opposite side by adjacent side. There are 6 trigonometrical ratios. First 3 are sine, cos, tan. What is sine? Sine means opposite side by hypotenuse. What is cos? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. Then what is tan? Tan means opposite side by adjacent side. Understand? Here also you can write opposite side means BC by AB. Here you can write BC by AB. And the second one is AB by AC. Then the fourth one is cosec A. Cosec angle A means cosec A is the reciprocal of sine A. What is that? Hypotenuse by opposite side. Hypotenuse by opposite side. That means AC by BC. AC by BC. Then the 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one is sec A. Sec A is Hypotenuse by adjacent side. Hypotenuse by adjacent side is sec. Sec is the reciprocal of cos. Cosec is the reciprocal of sine. Then the last one is cot A. Cot A. C-O-T. Cot A is, what is the reciprocal of tan? Adjacent by opposite. Adjacent side by opposite side. Understand? Adjacent side means AB by BC. Here, this is AB by AC. Once again, listen. How many trigonometrical ratios are there? There are 6 trigonometrical ratios. What are they? They are sine, cos, tan. Say loudly. Sine, cos, tan. Cosec, sec, cot. Repeat. Sine, cos, tan. Cosec, sec, cot. What is sine A? Opposite by hypotenuse. What is cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is tan A? Opposite by adjacent. Then how can you write cosec A? Cosec A is the reciprocal of the first sine A. What is that? Cosec A is equal to hypotenuse by opposite. Sec A is the reciprocal of cos A. Hypotenuse by adjacent side. And cot A is equal to adjacent by opposite side. Look here how to do the problems from this chapter. In a right-angled triangle ABC, write the question. In a right-angled triangle ABC, sine A is equal to 3 by 5. What's the question? In a right-angled triangle ABC, here the middle letter is B, therefore we know that B is 90 degree. In a right-angled triangle ABC, sine A is equal to 3 by 5. Find all other trigonometrical ratios. Understand the question? Here what is given? Here given sine A. Can you say what is sine A? What is sine A? That means here the angle is A. Therefore, what is the formula? Sine A. Right here. Sine A means opposite side by hypotenuse side. Isn't it? Opposite by hypotenuse. Which is the side opposite to angle A? Look here. BC. You can mark it as 3. And hypotenuse is 5. Understand? 2 sides are given in the question. Then we know that this is a right angled triangle. Therefore, we can apply which theorem? Very good. Which theorem? Pythagoras Theorem. Isn't it? Can you say what is Pythagoras Theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Right? Pythagoras Theorem. Right here. Pythagoras Theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. That is the general form. But here in this chapter, how can you write the formula? Hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. Opposite side square plus adjacent side square. Now apply the formula. Here that hypotenuse square is given. Look here. That is, or from this formula, can you say what is adjacent side square? Here we need the adjacent side of angle A. Can you say what is adjacent square? Adjacent square is equal to hypotenuse square minus opposite square. These are all formulas. Study this. Adjacent square is equal to hypotenuse square minus opposite square. Then write here adjacent square is equal to 5 square minus 3 square. What is 5 square? 5 into 5. 25 minus 9. That is equal to 16. 25 minus 9 is 16. Then what is hypotenuse adjacent is equal to root 16. That is equal to 4. Here we take the positive sign, plus or minus 4. But here we take only positive 4. Therefore, we can mark the adjacent side is equal to 4. Is it clear? Once again look here. Sin A is given 3 by 5. From the question, sin A means opposite to by hypotenuse. Mark in the question itself. 3 is the opposite, 5 is the hypotenuse. Therefore, we apply Pythagoras Theorem. Pythagoras Theorem, listen carefully. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square is the hypotenuse Pythagoras Theorem. But in the case of base and altitude, here we write opposite square plus adjacent square. Therefore, adjacent square is equal to 5 square minus 3 square equal to 16. Root 16 equal to 4. Is it clear? Now, come to the point. Sin A is given, isn't it? We need cos A. Write the formula also. Understand? Cos A. What is the formula? Cos A adjacent by hypotenuse, which is the adjacent to A, 4 by 5. Just write the number. Cos A is equal to, right? Cos A is equal to, write the formula, adjacent A by hypotenuse. That is 4 by 5. Then what is tan A? Tan A is equal to, what's the formula? Tan A, opposite to by adjacent. What is your opposite? Opposite is 3, adjacent is 4. Therefore, 3 by 4. Then how can you write cosec A? Cosec A is actually the reciprocal of sine, isn't it? What is that? 5 by 3. Or you write the formula and substitute. 5 by 3. Then sec is the reciprocal of, sec A is the reciprocal of cos, 5 by 4. Understand? Now, cot is the reciprocal of cot A. That angle is very important. Cot A is equal to 4 by 3. In all these cases, write this formula also and substitute. Understand? There are 6 trigonometrical ratios: sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot. Understand? Sine means opposite by hypotenuse. Then what is cosec? Cosec means hypotenuse by opposite. 2 sides are given in the question. Find the third side. How to find the third side? Applying Pythagoras Theorem. What is Pythagoras Theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to here, opposite square plus adjacent square. From that, opposite square is equal to hypotenuse square minus adjacent square. Then adjacent square is equal to hypotenuse square minus opposite square. Then find the third side also. Then copy this, study this by heart. Understand? Now substitute and find the other trigonometrical ratios. One more question. You can do one more question. Write the question. Cos A equal to, right, cos A equal to 8 by 17. Right. Cos A is equal to 8 by 17. Find, that's the question. All the other trigonometrical ratios or T ratios. Here also, first we draw the figure. This is also a right triangular triangle. A is the angle given, therefore A, B, C. A means, this is A. This is BC is the opposite side. AB is the adjacent side. AC is the hypotenuse. Then look, what is cos A? Look here. What is cos A? Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse. Therefore, we can mark here, this is the adjacent and this is the hypotenuse. Then here we need opposite side we need. Then can you say what is the opposite square? Opposite square is equal to hypotenuse square minus adjacent square. Right? Opposite square is hypotenuse square minus adjacent square. What is hypotenuse square? 17 square minus 8 square. What is 17 square? 289. Minus 8 square is 64. After subtraction, you will get 225. Subtract. Then what is the square root of 225? That is equal to 15. Square root of 225 is 15. Now mark here 15. Understand? Now take the T ratios. What's the first ratio? Cos is given. Therefore, the first one is sin A. Sin A is equal to, write the formula, opposite by hypotenuse. Very important, write the formula. Opposite by hypotenuse. Which is the opposite here? 15 by 70. Then cos A is directly given 8 by 70. Then what is tan A? Tan A is actually sin by cos. That is 17 cancel 15 by 8, or you apply the formula opposite by adjacent. 15 by 8. Now, how can you write cosec A? Cosec A is the reciprocal of sine. Write the next one. Cosec A is equal to 17 by 15. Sec is the reciprocal of cos, or you write the formula. Sec is hypotenuse by adjacent. 17 by 8. Understand? Then the last one. Cot A is equal to cot. What is the formula? Cot. Adjacent by opposite, or the reciprocal of tan. 8 by 15. Here this is 15 by 8. Therefore the next one is cot A is equal to 8 by 15. So this is the first part. Do it.